Hello, and welcome to Emerge by Design. I am Brandy, and this is Richard. And we are going to start a conversation about the 9 centers in your human design body graph. This conversation will just set the stage about what these energy centers are and how they operate mechanically. This is going to be kind of a high level overview because we're just starting to understand these mechanics in our design. So, Richard, what do you have to share about that?
One of the ways I like to refer to these 9 centers is hubs of consciousness. Each center has a role in our life, in our bioform.
Mm,
It has a particular perspective, it has its own viewpoint. But the important thing to remember is that all 9 centers are part of each one of us. So we're going to be talking about the essence of each center.
mhm.
Now, whether or not that particular center is defined or undefined in your chart is important, but it is that is about the mechanical nature of the center.
Mhm.
But the essence, the root foundational core and purpose and job of that center, it's the same for all of us. And
Right.
that's what we'd like to talk about today.
Right. Each of these 9 centers has contributed to our development as a human species. And so we all have these mechanics operating in our design. It's just how do they operate?
Mhm.
And that's something that we will touch on in individual sessions that we have together, and then later on in some of our more advanced education. But right
Mhm.
now, we believe it's incredibly important to understand the fundamentals of each of these centers. Why do they exist? What are they here for? What purpose do they serve? And how do they play together?
Yeah, and once we talk about that, the next step is going to be to connect with each of our 9 centers physically. We have tools to do that that will support
Mhm.
you in that process. But at first, we're going to start learning them intellectually through our voice sharing with you and you through your ajna, which is our mental center of conceptualizing. You might compare this information from what you already know from your past. How is it landing with you now? But the next step will be physically connecting with these 9 centers.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
We look forward to going on this journey with you. Talk to you soon.